The hospital smelled of antiseptic and quiet fear. Emeka lay pale on the bed, each breath slow and heavy. His books, once his closest friends, now gathered dust by the window. Ngozi sat by his side, wrapper rumpled from sleepless nights, whispering prayers only God could hear. The doctor's words echoed in her mind. "We need a kidney transplant quickly. And the deposit. It's in millions." She had tried everything, sold her last gold earring, borrowed from neighbors, even begged strangers. But hope was slipping through her fingers like water. And then, Amaka walked into the hospital room. She stood by the door, older now, her face lined by years of regret and quiet suffering. Her eyes fell on Emeka, no longer a child, but a young man she barely knew, yet had carried inside her once. For a moment, the room felt too small for the weight of the past. Amaka spoke softly, voice trembling. "I will pay the bills. And if my kidney matches, he can have it." Tests were run. The match was confirmed. And in the sterile light of the operating theater, a mother who once walked away gave a part of herself back, hoping it wasn't too late. Days later, Emeka opened his eyes to find two women at his bedside. The woman who gave him life, and the woman who gave him love. His final exam results arrived soon after, a distinction, the highest in his department. And then came the miracle, a 5-year scholarship to study for his master's and PhD in the UK. At the award ceremony, the hall was filled with applause and bright light. Emeka stood in a black graduation gown, certificate in hand. The vice-chancellor smiled, microphone in hand. "Young man, call your mother forward to share this honor with you." In that moment, time seemed to pause. Amaka held her breath, tears shining in her eyes. Ngozi kept her head bowed, hands trembling slightly. The audience watched, silence thick as cloud. And then Emeka spoke, voice firm yet tender. "Mama, please come forward." Slowly, Ngozi rose from her seat, tears streaming down her face. The hall erupted in applause as Emeka wrapped his arms around the woman who had stood beside him. When life had nothing left to give, Amaka watched, her heart breaking, yet somewhere inside, a quiet acceptance grew. Love is not only blood. Sometimes, it is sacrifice, sweat, and silent prayers whispered at midnight. And as mother and son stood on stage, the truth shone clearer than any trophy. Family is not just who gives you life, but who never leaves your side when life becomes hardest. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting stories.